Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. I had an alright one. We had a snowy one. I don't know if everyone can relate to that, but I certainly know us Northerners can. It is kind of crazy. We had quite a bit. Got shoveling, did all that stuff, but we also did some eBay because obviously eBay is key. It's king in this eBay reselling channel. Wow, what a surprise. Well, anyways, guys, we actually sold some good stuff here, and we actually got a few cool things I want to show off today. Found some old games, some interesting magazine lots. I don't normally do magazines, but we found some for the right price, so I want to share all that information with you guys here today. We also have a few other miscellaneous things we'll get into. So let's first dive in to what we found. Richard Simmons sweating to the oldies. We all sweat into the oldies every so often, right, everybody? Well, this guy does it, and this guy does it hard, and we have it right here, new and sealed. It seems like we have 36 that I've sold for $12.82. So this will probably be a $9.90 plus shipping, which I normally do when something's like just barely over that threshold. So yeah, this actually was from a Goodwill bag sale, blue color. Put it in there. Boom, bang, gone. Alternatively, when you're dealing with Goodwill stuff, you can always go on, I believe it's Sundays is the dollar day. So let's say if we went Sunday and it was blue, bang, this would have been $1. But since it was a bag sale, it was less than $1 if you think about everything that was in the bag. This one here was also from that same sale. This one here is another brand new sealed DVD, part of a bag. This one's going for around $10. That's pretty good. Brand new sealed. Always just get brand new and sealed stuff. I've never really had it go drastically wrong. Worst case scenario, put it down for $5 plus shipping. It's really not that bad, especially for a bag sale. Always get like I said, look through, scan through, touch the tops. If you feel like some plastic, grab it, or you see a little shimmer, grab those as well. Sealed DVDs do good. I would say they're definitely a bread and butter item when you're dealing in the media. I always do. I do my books, I do my DVDs, I do CDs. I'm starting to do figures a little bit here. We don't have any figures to show off today, but we do have this to show off. This one is another bread and butter. I see these everywhere. This one is probably like the second best I've found. The runaway pancake, running away right to me and running away out the store for around $40 to $50 here. We have like a few of these here. Some of them sold for like $20. But most of them sell for $40. We have like 3 or 4 here for $40 to $50 it seems. So that's really good. These Telltales, these are very old, they're very classic, very vintage for sure. And how do you tell? Well, I mean, if you couldn't tell by the artwork, you can always flip it open. And if this is a good telltale sign. If your date is in Roman numerals, it is definitely vintage, guys. Because I took 1 year Latin. That's the only reason I can understand what that is, and it still takes me a minute. M, 1,000, and then DC, or CD, and that means 500. It's very weird, very confusing. Doesn't make sense. But what does make sense is I have 10 Black Stallion books here, and they are going for around $30. This is very good. So this is a good book lot. So here at this store, I have them right here. Actually, this isn't 10. This is 7 of them here. That one for 10 is going for 30. So I'm gonna say this one's probably gonna go for around 20. So again, if you see something like this is a bookshelf like my hand, and you see these sticking out. Now, more realistically, you're gonna find like the runaway pancakes like somewhere in here. Oh no! Hey, everything's separated. Oh, one's on this shelf up here, and then the others are over here, and one's down there. All right. So sometimes with these bookshelves, guys, and these books, you're gonna get a little creative. You gotta remember, all right, I see 3 of these here. Let's look everywhere else. And you look everywhere else, boom, you pull them together. Because chances are, they do have more than what you see. It's just kind of spread out. Because sometimes these things get a little disorganized, and that's okay. It's up to us thrifters, us searchers of goods, us providers of eBay stuff, to look for that stuff, to get good, get knowing, and get immersed in your atmosphere. Go all the way in when you're thrifting. Get in the zone, stay in the zone, and you'll be all right. Another thing that's quite all right is this vintage Dr. Seuss. Another bread and butter. If you see old Dr. Seuss, any old Dr. Seuss, get it. Dr. Seuss hardcovers are good. You can even start saving them up for a little bit of a lot. I've done pretty good with lots of Dr. Seuss. But normally, individually, the Dr. Seuss's go, like, the lowest ones are like $10 plus shipping. This one's a little higher, going for $15 plus shipping. So we'll see what we get. I'll probably do like 12 plus shipping or something. Because I like getting things gone, you know. I don't like keeping them for a little bit. I like trying to go a little under. That's my strategy. Doesn't have to be yours. I'm just some guy on the internet. Never listen to everything I say, alright? But you will be listening to this because this is what I have to say. This is the National Geographic magazines. This is something that I normally don't do, but today I did because they were $1 each for these bundles. So we have both 2010, oh my god, it's heavy, 2010 and 2011. Now, I think I'm missing 2 out of the total set, so that's quite alright. This one here is 2010, 2011, a lot of 12 consecutive issues. So, I mean, we definitely have 12 consecutive issues, but there are, I believe, 2 missing in the total, which is absolutely alright. So that means, well, there's 12 months in a year, so we go 12, 24, and then minus 2. So we have 22 months worth of magazines. This is pretty good. So this one here went for $22.50, free shipping. That's not happening. We're charging shipping for this. And I saw another one that was going for around like $25 again, but free shipping. So it seems like free shipping is kind of the thing here. So what I'm probably going to do is do $18.88 plus shipping, because if it's free shipping, it's mid-20s, then we'll just go down and we'll charge shipping. I like charging shipping. I used to do free shipping. Then I kind of got burnt a few times. And I found, hey, what's the point? Might as well charge the shipping, right? So that's my current strategy. Doesn't have to be yours again. But I'm just telling you what I do because it's been working for me so far. So, yep, those are good. Those are gone. If you can find magazines, or really anything for that matter, for the right price, get it. Right price is the price for you. Now we have here The Phantom Menace. Now, this movie is good for nothing, but this book is good for around $10. This is pretty okay. Kind of big, kind of inconvenient. I don't know if I would get it again, but I did get it this time, and I am probably going to get around $10. So I can't complain about that. Now we have here a lot of 5 James Pattersons. Now, I want to do a little section on this video about this. So I actually have 6 of them here, but this one, lot of 5 went for $6.99 plus around $4.50 shipping. Now, guys, I normally, with these paperbacks, and especially, I like to call them copy-paste artists, or authors rather, they're book artists, right? Word artists. So these guys, they're very common. You see them everywhere. They're just, you'll find them in your Hannaford's book, the end aisle. You know, these people are just trying to get rid of these guys. So I was like, are these people worth it? Are they worth it? Well, for a quarter each, we have this for about $1.50, right? And now this one here sold for $6.99 plus about $4.50 shipping, and that's one less book than I have here. So I'll probably get like $7.90 plus shipping on this. I think that's all right for $1.50. I like having like these smaller items because having a good range of what can sell on your store, and especially price-wise, obviously having a wide array of categories. Like I said, I go from anywhere from the movies, the music CDs, to some video games, to some books, to some figures. I'm trying to expand that because being in different categories is good. But what's almost more important, or equally as important, is having different categories of pricing. Now, everyone's not going to want to buy your $50 signed book from 2001, right? That's not for everyone. That's a pretty niche audience. But some people might want these, these last 6 for, $7. I'll put down $7. Oh, the magazines, $20. That's cool. Oh, the signed Rick Riordan book? Bang! All right, that's cool. So it's stuff like that, having a different array of things. Obviously, as much variety as you can have on all fronts is great, but always keep in mind that, sometimes the lower end sales are still sales. They are still good. There is some value to them. They do get people in your store. They get people buying. They get stuff out. They get some more money in your pocket. Maybe you'll buy a Dunkin's coffee, or maybe you'll just save it. One thing's for sure, you will probably not be spending it on Age of Empires 2, the Conqueror's Edition. But in case you are, I have one here for you if you want to buy it. This one's going for around $8.99. Obviously, I don't have the cover art. It's just the CD, so I might get a little less. But you could charge $8.99 plus $5 shipping. And we all know that this doesn't cost $5 to ship. So we'll probably get somewhere around there. Probably another $7.90. But probably the coolest one! Stay a while and listen, my friends. Stay a while and listen. Diablo 1. I don't think I'm going to get rid of this. This is just the joys of thrifting. I wanted to show this off. I'm kind of I'm a Blizzard boy. And now, obviously, the recent stuff's kind of, it's like the new Star Wars trilogy, right? But their old stuff or gold stuff, you know, I mean, this was great. I actually have a little bit of a collection of just cool stuff in the back there. Woo, I don't know if it shows off, but if it does, I have a corner of cool. I call it the corner of cool. I have the original Half-Life 2 games, some weird Lord of the Rings stuff, all the weird Tolkien books that I found when I'm out thrifting. Because all the people there call me the Bookman, the Bookman. And I'm Bookman indeed. I also do other stuff, but I primarily do books. But Diablo 1, we have it here. Looks really cool. I don't know if there's any Blizzard enthusiasts watching, but if you are, you'll probably have some appreciation for this. I'll probably try actually playing this on my computer because I did that. I found the original Warcraft as well, Orcs and Humans, and I played through that. That was really fun. Very old, very dated, but fun nonetheless. But anyways, we're going to go into what's sold now, so let's go! What's sold? Alright, so this one I have a little bit of a story. Why'd you sell a book, this book here, the 17th century paintings, for $290 plus shipping? Well, I'll let you know, I actually have a crap bin, a box of crap buys, things that were just not really me in the mark. I have some of books over there, and I have some of VHSs and DVDs over there. Now, most of these do get redonated, but normally before I redonate them, I make sure and I check back. I'm like, oh, do any of these sell outright or anything like that? Well, it turned out that this one was selling pretty consistently, just not really for that much. So I figured I'd throw this into the ring, put it out there for $3 plus $3.50 shipping, and it sold. So hey, look at that, $3 I wouldn't have gone, right? Wouldn't have gone. So any of these paperbacks, I believe I actually got this one for free out of a free bin. So this really is just $3 into my pocket, but most of these are like quarter to 50 cents, so that's like the max I would pay for anything. But sometimes I get it for cheaper for free. So yeah, this one's just a free, easy $3. If freeze the price for me, I'll say it. Repetition's king. Freeze the price for me. If you guys have a free bin, really take some chances. Because if your price is $0, you know, only go up from there, right? So just take some chances. If you see oddball stuff, like I know I sell a lot of patterns because I've picked up like hundreds of patterns. And I mean like knitting, crochet patterns. And I've sold like so many of them right now. I bundle them up. Something that you'll recognize from last week's video. This one we just picked up. We just talked about it. This one, it's a little bit of advice for you all. Get gaming books, and I don't mean video games. I mean dice games, baby. You want to get that stuff. You know, hey, a gambler is going to spend money. They'll spend money on books, too. Like, this is some good stuff. You always want to get these. You always at least want to look them up. I've never played backgammon, but you know what? I have sold some of these books. Bang, $20. I've sold similar books about different games, like card games, dice games, you name it. They all sell for around the $20. Some of them, I had one that sold for like $80 once because it was super rare. And yeah, always look out for these. They're very good. An unexpected surprise, but a welcome one, correct? An oldie, a very oldie. Wow, look at that design. I'm going to zoom in. But look at that. You get two views of it, my camera and then the computer. It looks really nice. This looks really nice. And I don't really have to tell you, do I? This is a vintage book. This just has vintage written on it, and it's a nice, elegant design. It looks nice. Going for around $10. Found this at a thrift store for probably about $1. This guy, we're in a little bit of an offer war. He was offering like $5, and I had it out there for like $12. And I was like, listen, buddy, I didn't do $10. He was like $6, and I was like, no, dude. And he finally came up. He saw the light of day, and now he's getting a cool book of favorite poems. So yeah, it looks nice. A lot of these are like the $10 flips are pretty standard. You're gonna get a lot of these if you're in the media market. It's your bread and butter. It's I shouldn't even say. I would say bread and butter pricing. Obviously, bread and butter is related to items. But yeah, a lot of these are you get the $1 in, $10 out. This is a kind of an older one because obviously I didn't charge shipping on it. So I normally like charging shipping nowadays, but a lot of my older items, as you can see here, are at $10 free shipping. Kind of an oversight, but it's one of those things that I don't have too many of them like that, so I let them slide, let people get a little bit of a freebie. I don't mind. If they're old enough, I just want them gone. Good and gone, good and gone. Another one for any recent viewers, this one was from like last week. This is a Following of Christ. This one also, you don't really need me to say it to know. Look at this design. Look at this design. It looks so nice. I don't even know what material this is, but it feels like, you know, like frogs have the huge throat, you know, like it feels like what I think that would feel like. This feels so nice, so unique, so crazy, super small, going for $20. That's all right. That's pretty good. If you feel comfortable doing it, always get these kind of religious-esque books, anything like that. They're normally going pretty good. Doesn't really matter the religion. I guess here in the West, Christianity's pretty pretty large, but there's other ones that I've done. It's crazy. It is crazy how much of these sales are actually stuff that we've covered already in the past videos. It's very nice to see that from when I started YouTube, not that long ago, we're actually selling stuff from when I first started making videos on this stuff. So here we have J.R. Ward. I told you guys. So now this is verification that the information I am giving out is semi-relevant and important, because this is already good and gone. This is maybe 2 weeks. Sold for $25.25 plus $7.25 shipping. So that's minimum wage at least on shipping there. And we have these here. These are very good. J.R. Ward, I find her, and she is always a good pickup. This was at a Goodwill Dollar Day. This was the color tag, and it was probably like red. Picked it up. They're all a buck. I was talking about color days at Goodwills earlier in the video, so always keep an eye out for those. I believe for us at least, I don't know if it's different everywhere, Sundays are the color days, so that's $1, and then there's the bag days on Mondays. Always just go to Goodwill on those 2 days, unless you're part of the Goodwill membership and you get your 50% off one item. But who really cares about that? Always make sure you're going to the Goodwills on those specials days, because that's when Goodwill really is in its prime, giving you the best of the best. Speaking of the best, another copy-paste artist, but he has signed this book. And anyone who has signed a book has given you the graciousness of their name. And their name normally runs for around $20, $30. Some of them, if they're better, they will go for a lot more. And yeah, signed books, you don't really even need to look them up. Just pick them up. You'll normally have an autographed copy, but you know, it's one of those things where you can't look through every book and go, oh, it's signed. You know, you'd be there all day, so you never really know. But if you do see the stickers, go for it. And if you really are kind of one of those people that just stay at one thrift store, I go around, I go to different ones. But if you like to stay at one for an entire day, maybe that's a strategy for you. Maybe you should just go to the hardcover section and start scrolling through them. I've never seen a signed paperback. Maybe they exist. But yeah, if you go to the go to the hardcover section and look for any signed, if you're those one thrift store weirdos, but I'm not one of those people, you're not weird, you just have a different strategy. And good on you for having strategy. Speaking of strategy, a brand new and sealed book that's going for around $10.90 plus $5 shipping. Bang! This one's good and gone. This was another one that I picked up a few weeks ago. Don't remember which video it was, but it was a video I did make because I remember talking about it. And it's already gone. It's already gone. I believe I paid $1 for all these, or $1.50, and that's all right. A $1 for 10 and a little more this time, obviously. And that's all right. Double thumbs. Last but not least, this is a very old listing of mine. A very old listing. Probably when I first started eBay or something like that. We have the Lisa Jackson Romantic Suspense Thriller books. A lot. We have a lot. And we have free shipping on the lot. When I first started doing eBay, I was like, book lots are amazing. They're going for like 20. But you put so much into book lot. So let's say this is $1, 50 cents here, another $1, 50 cents there for both of those, another $1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So $4 in for $22. Probably cost me like $5, $6 to ship. It's not bad. You're not losing money. It's just not amazing, right? And these sat for quite a while. So I just kind of wanted these gone. Like I said, there's a few old items like that I have that just have free shipping. And I just say, I want them gone. I just want to forget about my past mistakes and move on to the future with my new philosophies, my new strategies, and my new understanding of eBay and reselling the art itself. Believe it or not, everyone, we have made it, like we did make it to the end of the weekend. In the start of the week, we have made it to the end of Monday's video. The weekly startup, everybody. I'm your host, Man Upsells. It's been a pleasure. Go on out there. Give me your thoughts and prayers, please. I have a test tomorrow, so I need it. I need your thoughts and prayers. Really. Anyways, guys, you have an amazing day. Keep listening. Keep thrifting. keep doing what you're doing, and go on out there, maybe watch a few more videos of my peers. That's so weird to say. I don't even think of myself as a YouTuber. I'm more of a reseller, right? My mom asked me that. I was like, are you an eBayer or a YouTuber? I was like, well, you know, I'm an eBayer at heart. I'm an eBayer at heart. But honestly, I'm just a man behind the camera. So it doesn't matter what you are, as long as you have a dream, a passion, and you are working towards it every day, you are at least human, my friend. You are at least human. And good on you for being one. You never want to be a pesky little squirrel, do you? Anyways, guys, I am Mantub Seuss, and it's been a pleasure. Peace!